Watch me ride.
Morning. Today I've got a few bits and pieces I need to do, but one of them is post out the first batch of stickers. What you're seeing now is actually from a little while back, because I've been ahead of the videos for a while. I've been doing quite well, and yeah, I'm really glad of the support I've got. I've sold, ooh, I don't know, was it 25, 30 of the 74 orders of stickers I've got. That's really good, thank you people, and I've got to send those out now. I do like the fact that I send them out myself, because as I say, I've been signing the back of all of them, and it also means that I get to see where people are around the country that support me. Nottinghamshire, Nottingham area, and Kent. Props. So many of you are the ones who bought stickers are from that area. A few from overseas, but mostly in the UK. A couple from West Sussex, just down that way. But yeah, so I'm just going to post those off now, and then I have something to talk about. No. Yeah, that's the first load to go out, as I say. It's really good that you guys are doing this, because as you'll see as I get into the subject of the video, turns out being on YouTube might actually be a bit of a bad idea when you consider your career. Well, that's all of them sent off. I imagine by the time this video goes up, most of you will have received them. Maybe not the overseas ones, but the UK ones for sure. Anyway, the sort of the main subject of the video, and what we're talking about, you know, how YouTube could not be such a good idea, and you should second think these things. It's not something I considered when I started YouTube all those years back, because I was a chef and I never really thought that I was going to do anything different at the time. But as you know, I'm trying to get a job in the bike industry, and you would think that being known in the bike industry would be a good thing. I don't think it is so much, you see, because I've spoken to a few companies and everything seems to be going okay and fine and hunky-dory, and then you just mention the fact that you're a YouTuber and they kind of run for the hills. You don't hear back from them instantly. Bit of a weird one, that. Now there still is one job that I've got really high hopes on, which I'm waiting to hear about. And if I do get that job, well, it's in a public position, and I will have to use my real name, and it will not take long before someone finds what that is out, so I may be releasing my real name at some point. It's something I may have to do just to get the job that I want. Up to now, I've always thought that the job that I'd get in the bike industry would be behind the scenes enough that, you know, it wouldn't really matter not having my name out there and stuff like that. And the only reason I haven't put my name out there is because I was trying to keep the slightest bit of privacy that I could have, and the easiest way of doing that is to keep your name quiet, because obviously with a name it makes things a lot easier to find people. And as some of you know, I was saying, yeah, but Spicy, you've only got 60,000 subscribers, you're not that well known. No, but in the bike world, I kind of am known by a lot of people. And I mean, I've always thought I've been a relatively stand-up guy. I don't think I've ever done anything particularly bad. I'm not a complete lunatic. And I just get this feeling that being in YouTube is not actually helping me get a job. It's a hindrance. That really sucks. Oh, come on. Getting off this island is such a ball ache. But I'll probably be doing this every single morning, or they'll be earlier than this. If you're considering starting a YouTube channel, there's a few things I would suggest that you consider. I did a few of these. Never start videos at your house. Never start videos near your house. Even start elaborate ruses about starting videos in certain places so people think that they know where you live, but they don't. I have done some very, very tricky shit over the years to throw people off the scent as to where I live. Oh, it's a buzzard. You might also want to consider if you show your face or not, because I've always shown my face because I feel like we can connect better as people, as a, you know, a real relationship, as fake as the YouTube relationship can be, because, you know, it's all digital and it's very much one-sided. You guys get to know me and I only ever get to meet you, on the rare occasions that I do actually hold a meet, or I see people on the street, and then it's only for a few minutes, so you get to watch the ins and outs of my life, so I don't really get the same back and forth. But I do like the fact that I show my face, and it's much nicer that I can be like that with you guys, but it means you're more recognisable, so with that comes problems of its own. And the fact that I do only have 60,000 subscribers, and I am well versed in the disadvantages and things like that come with it, like being recognised. I mean, to start with, I got recognised once or twice, and it blew my mind. It was like the people actually recognise what I do. Now I tend to get recognised, depending on what area I'm in, once a day if I'm out and about on the bike. Now nicely, it's normally people just going, "You're right," like, or just shaking my hand and saying, "Oh, you know, it's nice to meet you." I had a few people say, "Oh, I've been trying to find you. You know, I've been hanging around Tesco's and stuff." I know they mean well, so it doesn't scare me, so it's fine. But these are all things you really do have to consider when you start your channel up. Realise that you might start out small, but you could go bigger. And it's better to think of these things early and could never release any real information out there. But also think about how that could impact on your current career, your future career. I didn't think the current career was a problem, and it wasn't when I started YouTube, or any of my jobs up until now. In fact, you know, the last one, doing the Loomies gig, that was beneficial to be on YouTube because people knew me. And so this next job, I mean, I think it would be beneficial to be known, but I don't know. I really don't, because I mean, one of the companies that I was talking to, I was trying to get a job in their head office, opposed to their stores, and well, we had 3 or 4 emails backwards and forwards. They just didn't quite get the fact. I was like, no, I'm not looking for a job in the stores, I'm looking for a job in head office. If you've read my CV, you will see that I'm a very well-known YouTuber in the bike industry and in the south of the UK, and I don't know if that will cause problems, in the sense that, you know, it'll be good because, you know, I'll help draw people into the store, but at the same time you might get people who feel that, you know, oh, we can just go there and meet Spicy. It's like, well, no, it's a shop, it's a job. If you're not in here buying anything, that can cause a problem. And that could happen in this possible job that I'm looking at. I mean, as I say, I'm looking at it, I'm still waiting to hear back. All I know is I'm at the first stage of, like, we'll get back to you at the next stage. Try not to be too hopeful, but fuck, I've got to hold on to something. It's been 5 months or something I've been unemployed. And for anyone who's about to say, but Spicy, just go and get any fucking job, blah, blah, blah. I could do that, but I'll get stuck in it. I know I will. I am going to get the job that I want. It just might be a little bit harder than I was thinking it was going to be. Unfortunately. Sorry if I still sound a bit snuffly and weird if this chest infection isn't going away. Well, it's kind of a weird chest infection, stroke upper respiratory infection-y weird shit. I don't know. But it's not all doom and gloom. I am enjoying the fact that it is summertime, I have bikes, and I'm having fun trying to find a job. It's a challenge, it's something I'm driving towards every day. I'm doing as much as I can with the vlogging. I'm trying to keep the content as good as I can for you guys. I'm trying to do some more interesting stuff. There's some stuff that's been delayed, unfortunately. That would have been great, I'd love to be doing it at the moment. There has been a couple of opportunities I've had to turn down, such as there was a track day a while ago, and the same company contacted me again and said, hey, we've got an off-road experience going on, do you want to come to that? It's on the other side of the country, and it means that I've got to get across the country, pay for all that, and it's just like, I can't warrant that. That's doing that that weekend will take away, you know, a couple of weeks worth of my budgeted money. And that is not something I'm going to recoup through YouTube. The earnings just don't do that. I'm just going to keep back from all these people. Will they kill me? I don't know why people do it. They cram themselves together and make it really difficult and unpleasant to drive up there. I'm sat here in my little bubble, got miles of space behind me. I know I'm in the right hand lane, but I am actually going this way. Oh, it's itchy as shit. Oh no, it's this. It's sand coming out of it. I think. My neck's getting sand blasted. Jesus. Ow! Is that a missile launching tank? That is a... Oh, it's got my throat! Not something you see every day. Going back to the old YouTube stuff about like warnings of what to think about before you start. Another thing which a lot of people really don't realise and don't consider is the amount of time that it takes to do this. You know, I'm producing, what, a video every other day at the moment. I don't know if you realise what sort of level of input it takes to do that. The other day I had to try and catch up with some editing, so I ended up doing a 12-hour straight editing session. And I got what I needed done. That's the point. When you need to get something done, you have to just get it done. And if that meant sitting on my computer for 12 hours editing, that's what it took to do it. So it's just something you need to bear in mind, because that's the way that a lot of people have started YouTube and have quit. Because they've just said, I don't have the time for this. I didn't understand how much time it takes to do this. I'm going all the way into Portsmouth for a freaking little adapter. Got one off Amazon, and they sent me two, and I was like, oh, bonus, I wonder why they sent me two. Yeah, because they were both shit and they didn't work. I smell weed. How do I smell weed at 10:07 in the morning? But what's worse is I think they came out of a wafting car. I don't give a shit if you're not working, you know, whatever. But not when you're driving.